I never went on the stage even to speak anywhere. So because I was that hesitant, even to speak, if I had any questions during my college, I was hesitant to go and ask with my lectures. I was that introvert. At the age of 5, I was supposed to move on to the hostel. I still remember the day, like when my parents left, I was just crying on a door and my parents just even not seen back because they were also holding the same pain that they have to leave the child and they just gone.
How did you overcome that? What was that transition or shift moment that came in your life that you were able to overcome? All right, so welcome everyone for Pallavi here for the Extraordinary Stories podcast. Welcome Pallavi, and I know you from last 5 to 6 years right now. So you have been a student, you have been part of the team, you have been part of the leadership team, helping people, developing people and helping them to grow along the journey. So super happy to do an Extraordinary Stories podcast with you here. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yes. So, Pallavi, I want to know the journey. Like, I know the journey that where you have been through the journey from your childhood with couple of incidences and situations that made you introvert for a very long period of time. But today, you being a leader, you're able to communicate, you're able to create teams, and you're able to empower businesses and many things. Can you please share about your backstory? I want to start from there.
Yes. Actually, from one of the village in Karnataka, so it's completely rural where there is no basic facilities like school, college or anything. For my education, at the age of 5, I was supposed to move on to the hostel. So I still remember the day, like when my parents left, I was just crying on a door and my parents just even not seen back because they were also holding the same pain that they have to leave the child and they just gone. And but their thinking was different. But for me as a child, I had that okay, they don't want to be with me. So because I heard the same thing with after as the days goes on, like from people, they don't want to be with you. So they left you here and they have gone. I still remember almost for years, like I was not that connected with my parents just because they left me away when I really needed. So the day as I gone, I was just hold on the same pain. I was start focusing only on what I need to do. I start disconnecting with the people. I don't feel like connecting or speaking with them. Only thought I had that is I need to get good marks, I need to study well, and I need to get into job. So that's the only focus I had because I didn't have any other dreams in my life. So that was the only biggest thing I had written because I didn't have the confidence or all these things. But my focus was not on that. Like, why should I have that? So if I had this marks, if I get the job, that's enough. So that was the biggest challenge. Like, even whenever I want to get an opportunity, I wanted to get a lot of opportunities, but I was hesitant to take it. So almost till my college, I never went on the stage even to speak anywhere. So because I was that hesitant, even to speak, if I had any questions during my college, I was hesitant to go and ask with my lectures. I was that introvert. So literally till I don't have any friends to connect. Like whoever I was good at my studies, but whenever friends comes, they only comes during exams. So like an exam friends. So that was I was going through till I being here.
Got it. So I understood that the journey where that made you feel alone in the journey, or people made you, or people told you that, and you are experiencing that. But I want you to know that, like, I want you to say about the challenge that, like, the consequences of that, like how it has affected you deeply emotionally as an individual.
Yeah, so as I was hearing from things from the people, like I was seeing other people, they are so friendly, they are like very active. I was left out. So I was not into them. Like I feel alone because even whenever they're speaking something, when I enter, they just stop. They just stop speaking because I that's the reason, like a lot of incident that happens till my schools and college, I was left out from the people. I felt alone. Like even when I was in hostel, I was staying alone in the room and they were just simply taunting with some songs. So I was like, I was like, I was not able, I feel so lonely and I'm not able to connect with the people and I feel left out. So that was what I was going through.
Got
as a
it.
feeling.
Got it. And how did you overcome that? What was that transition or shift moment that came in your life that you were able to overcome?
Yeah. When it was, as I shared before, like my only focus was on studies. I was having good marks. So after when like the day when I entered, I think the CI is what my complete shift happened. The till then, I really want to say means I was not even aware of my problems. Sometimes because I was okay with that what I had, and I felt this is normal. People will go through the same thing, and this is normal. That's what I was feeling like. That when the first day I still remember that day. It was lockdown, during lockdown, and I attended my first community meetup, and I seen everybody keep their videos on, they're speaking, they're sharing their result. It was like mixed feeling that time. So I felt, okay, they're so confident, like where I'm really, is this all really possible? But in another side, what I was thinking, it's possible for me, but not for me, because I was not been in that, I was not come out on that background. So that was the feeling I had. Since I chose a lockdown, I was in a home and I had very big issue, that is network. So I always given the same reason, that even to keep my videos on. Like I still remember, like they were just asking to keep your videos on. Like even if I get little bit network to keep the videos on, I was giving the same reason, because I was that hesitant to keep the videos on all as well. Like I really took around 1 month to keep my videos on. That was I don't have the networks. I didn't had the proper place, so I was just keeping the videos on. But the shift happened the day when I came to CI. Like as I was attended 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. One story I listened in CI that literally shifted me. That if that person came from different background, if that person can do it, I can truly do it. So that's the confidence I got, and that is the biggest shift, I think, turning point, that I made the decision I'm in the right place.
Wow, fantastic. And today, Pallavi, you are able to build multiple skills, multiple systems in the journey. Could you just share about that? What happened after that journey of confidence? You got the confidence, you were ready to be a new you right now. What happened after that?
Yes, as I mean CI, then I started working on myself first. I started building my confidence. I started overcoming lot of challenges that I was not even aware before. And as I grown, I started building skills, and as gradually I started being in the team. And so I started every inch of the details that I'm learning through you. So the system part, it may be the opportunity. The one thing I always kept in my mind is whatever the opportunities comes, I need to take it. Because that is something that universe is giving to me. If maybe the difficult thing, but it's something, a test that I need to do. That is where, even because I am from computer science background, I was not even aware of any system, business, marketing, sales. I was not aware of any of this, because I've not even heard of all these words before. But getting into from different background to this is a complete shift. So till now, whenever I meet my old friends, so you have studied computer, yeah, you are doing like a MBA. So even those students will not work on practically on all these things. So that happened because I started learning, taking every opportunities I got, and every suggestions, guidance that I got from you in the journey, that has helped me to learn as a leader, learn as a team, to build and to build the systems and supporting community, everything.
Yes. And right now you have been building multiple different systems, and now one of the things that I'm so proud of is now building your own community for business owners and coaches. Can you please tell about that? What is this all about, and who are you helping for?
Yeah, I'm launching my community called as Leadership Hub. So which is specially for the business owners, coaches, those who are really like, as I work with many clients like business owners and coaches, one thing I have observed that they are like burn out with everything they have to do it. So whatever comes, so they are lack with a team, and maybe not just with a team, even with the process systems, and that is what really they need it. So they need their second line of leaders, so that they can, because as a business owner or the coaches, the main focus is to be creating the impact on a society, not solving the problem inside the system.
Correct.
So when they have the leaders, when they have the systems, processes, so that they can focus more on what they really wanted to do, and so that solves the biggest problem, bottleneck problem that they are going through.
Wow, that's amazing. Because that's a big gap in the market. Because for a business owner, usually what happens is they got to take care of their customers, they got to take care of their team, they got to take care of their vendors, they got to take care of, and it goes on. And without team, it cannot happen. Without technology, it cannot happen. And how do you actually help people? Like, is it like, what is the step if business owners or coaches want to connect? Like, what is the way? How do you actually help them with?
Yeah, so if they wanted that really support, they really wanted to get into the leadership zone where they have to create. So I'll be helping with them through the consultation first. I want to understand what they're doing and how they are doing already, what is there. So that is how I can help them. And we have a system already built with a lot of team members or a CI power team. So where we are already working with so many clients and business owners, those are really that's where we had that mission of empowering business with a team. So with them, so I can help them getting their team ready, setting their system process ready, so that is how they can connect with me through consultation, understanding them. I'll help them what they can do next, and giving them the support of doing next process.
Wow, that's amazing. Because I know about certain clients that you are working with, like wherein you have taken the full leadership in developing the team in such a way that they are doing multi-crore business already, and you are there and say, okay, we want to build the ecosystem for you. Like, what are all the service range that you support with? What are all the service range for business owners or coaches you support with?
Okay, so we work with different like project based, like maybe building their ecosystem for the community as a business coaches, because as a coaches they have their bigger community, so where they want to take care of them, so where we can help them building the entire ecosystem so that they can give their community the best service. So with all the different, maybe the learnings, maybe the gamifications, everything. Also will help them with their social media growth. So that is something very important to present themselves on marketing things. And then also with their ads. So as a coaches, that is something, a mandate that they need to run ads. So you can help them with running ads on Meta ads, all these things. So yeah, that's what we help them with.
Amazing, amazing, Pallavi. So now I want you to share about your book. So what is this book is all about?
Yes, the book is, as it says, Lost to Leading. So this is what I have, this is completely of my journey, I can say. So earlier I had the other book. So, but right now I really feel that this is something truly connecting with me, because I was the one who lost, not just as personally, like I have gone through a lot of challenges in my life. That's where I was lost in my own world. So I took a lot of time to come out of that. And as I started growing, even when I started with a system, so when I started I was the one who was there to take care. Like sometimes I felt like quitting. So is it really possible? Because as some days, like after building the skills, so even my parents was asking that is what you're going to do next. So is it really happening, or you can go to some job? But that time I really felt quitting. But I made the decision, no, if I'm here, something big is going to happen. So that is where I need to take the next step to lead, not just leading not just leading others, to lead myself. I know I'm leading myself in the right direction, so that I can help others to lead themselves and lead people, become a leader makers.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So Pallavi, I want to actually ask you the final journey here about what is extraordinary mean to you?
Yes, actually, the extraordinary every day, like it may be building skills or learning so many things or building their system. It's not just about that. What I really feel as what is extraordinary means whatever you are doing, you need to truly feel fulfilled. You need to have the freedom of purpose, mission, people, time, everything. So that is where you are living that truly the experiencing that extraordinary life. So that is what I truly mean. That's what I truly mean as extraordinary.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Pallavi, for joining for Extraordinary Stories podcast.